The girl who played the maid Janet in this movie was Monica Henreid, daughter of the film's director Paul Henreid, which might explain why the camera lingered on her so often. About this film, Bette Davis later said, the original screenplay was so appallingly bad, we had to work very hard to make it plausible at all. And she said, I'm afraid we didn't completely succeed. Maybe not, but a lot of people like this movie, and at least one critic called the movie far-fetched, but fun. Up next, our Silent Sunday feature stars an actress who was as big a star as Bette Davis in her time, but whose screen persona couldn't have been more different. Her name, Mary Pickford.
Welcome to Turner Classic Movies, open all night. Mary Pickford bears the guilt of an unwed mother's illegitimate child in Tess of the Storm Country on Silent Sunday night. Then Van Johnson escapes from the cops on a subway in the sky. And war hero Van is betrayed by his unfaithful fiancée in No Leave, No Love. The kisses are few and far between on Turner Classic Movies all night.
It's knowing that the hard work doesn't stop once you've reached the top. It's pulling for the team while standing out from the crowd. It's discovering that sometimes perfect strangers make the best companions. It's carrying the world on your shoulders and looking great doing it. It's keeping an eye on the clock because you never know when your 15 minutes will end. It's the TCM store at TurnerClassicMovies.com, a safe and secure online outlet and the only place you'll find exclusive TCM merchandise. Every order includes a free Now Playing Guide. Purchases over $40 receive a free gift. Log on to TurnerClassicMovies.com and click on the link to the TCM store. It's that simple. The TCM store at TurnerClassicMovies.com. Who says star quality isn't for sale?
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne, and our Silent Sunday feature this week is called Tess of the Storm Country. It's a film based on a popular novel of the same name, a book actually so popular with filmmakers that to date there have been 5 movie versions of this same story, and 2 of them have starred Mary Pickford. Now, the first Mary Pickford version was made in 1914. The second, the version we're about to see, was made in 1922. So why was this movie remade just 8 years later with the same actress? Well, it certainly wasn't because the first one hadn't been a success. According to Mary, the 1914 version was the movie which helped launch her to superstardom and also helped Adolf Zukor save his famous Players studio from bankruptcy. So why the remake? Well, by 1922, Mary Pickford was well established as one of Hollywood's biggest stars, and she was in a position to make just any movie she wanted to make. And she liked this story very much. In fact, Tess of the Storm Country is the only movie in her long career that she liked well enough to remake. Now, in truth, that 1914 version did have one problem as far as Mary was concerned. The film's director, Edwin S. Porter, hadn't bothered to shoot a single close-up of Mary. Close-ups were not a big element of American filmmaking in 1914. By 1922, close-ups had become a mainstay. So you'll be seeing a lot of close-ups in this version we're about to bring you. And Mary Pickford liked that. This later version was directed by John S. Robertson, and the cast includes a recent immigrant to the U.S. from Denmark, actor Jean Hersholt. But it was the leading lady that audiences paid to see. And here she is, Mary Pickford, in Tess of the Storm Country.